Welcome. In this video I'll show you how you can set up reaction roles with the Dyno Bot. So the first thing you need to do is to go to dyno.gg, and here you will need to click on add to server. Now we will choose the free plan in this case and click on add to server, and this will redirect us to this Discord page where we can choose the server where we would like to add the Dyno Bot. Then we'll click on continue, and here we can see all of the permissions that you're granting the Dyno Bot. And if you agree to this, you can basically click on authorize. Then you will need to confirm that you're a human, and after you've done that, you'll be redirected to the Dyno website again. So here you can see there is a welcome message, and you can select your prefix and your time zone right here. However, we can also skip this real quick, and now you can see we are in the dashboard. If we now go to the Discord server, you can see the Dyno Bot has been added. So a few things we will need to do before we can actually set up their reaction roles, and these steps are really important because most of the people that I see in the comments have problems. These are pretty much the most common problems that people get wrong. So first of all, we will need to create a role. In this case, I will just call this verified, and I'll make it orange. I'll also make sure to display it on the right side so we can basically see this better. And then I'll also drag it above the admin role. Save the changes, and now we need to go back. So the second thing is we will need to set up the channels correctly. So we will need to go to the voice channel, click on edit channel, go to permissions, and now we will need to select the add everyone role and disable view channel. Then we will select the verified role and enable view channel. And we'll pretty much do this with all of the channels that we want people that are verified to see. So select the add everyone role, disable view channel, take the verified role and enable view channel. So the next thing we will need to do is to create a verification channel. So text channel verification, then we will need to create this channel, and in here you can post your verification message into this channel. I'll just make a really short one, so I'll just say react to this message to get verified, and I'll post this. And now you will need to also edit this channel, and here we will need to do the exact opposite. So we will select the everyone role and we will enable view channel. We will select the verified role and disable view channel. If you now save the changes, you can see we have now set up the channels. So what we have done is if someone joins the server, they will only be able to see the verification channels since we've disabled all of the other channels. And when someone gets verified and claims the verified role, then the verification channel will disappear and they will be able to see the general channel and the voice channel. We will need to go back to the website, and we'll go to the dashboard here. And if you now scroll down, you can see we will need to select reaction roles. So make sure this is enabled, and then click on settings. So here you can give it a name. This can be anything, so I'll just call this name 1. This will not be publicly visible. This is just a name you will see in your dashboard. Here you will need to select the channel, which is the verification in this case, and here you have 3 different message types. We can either let the bot send a plain message into the channel. We can also embed a message, or we can choose an existing message. I like to use an existing message since this is more natural, and as you can see, you will need to paste in a message ID here. Now in order to copy the message ID, you will need to go to your user settings, you will need to click on advanced, and here you will need to make sure that developer mode is enabled. If developer mode is disabled, this will not work. Then we will go back and we will need to right click on the message and then click copy message ID. So now we have copied the message ID from this message right here, and if we now go back, we can paste in this message ID into this input field. Here we will need to add reactions, so here we can choose the emoji, and I like to use the white check mark since I think this is really nice and people know what to do. And here we need to select the role that people get after they react to the message, which will be the verified role in this case. Here you can also add more reactions, however in this case this will be just a simple verification system. If you now click on options, here are a few different options. So you can choose the type here, and I like to choose add only because people will not be able to remove that role from themselves anymore, and so I think add only is the best way to go about this. Then if you click on save, you can now see the reaction role has been added to the message, and you can also see Dyno Bot has reacted to that message here. However, if we now react to this message, this will not work, and many people get this wrong. So in order to fix this, we will need to go to server settings, go to roles, and we will need to drag the Dyno Bot to the top, because that way the Dyno Bot has permissions to give people all of the roles below him. So now if you go back and click or react to the message, you can see I've gotten the verified role. Since I'm the admin, I can still see the verification channels. However, if I would be a general user, I would not be able to see the verification channel anymore. Now, the reason why we have set the role from the Dyno Bot at the top is because otherwise Dyno Bot doesn't have the permission to give people the verified role. But that's pretty much how you can set up the Dyno Bot verification. But that's pretty much everything you need to know about setting up reaction roles with Dyno Bot. If this video was helpful, make sure to like the video, and thank you so much for watching.